Here's a premium video. It's wild, it's engaging, but it's much easier to make than you think. And in this video, I want to show you the exact movements that you can replicate in order for you to make your own premium video.
Where did you go? Let you go. I lose control of me. I'll be waiting for you. Where did you go? I let you go. I lose control of me. Where did you go?
That was pretty awesome, right? I wanted to give a quick shout out to Kevin from Nashville Media Co. for letting us edit this video for him. He actually hosted a premium video workshop, and him and his team did an amazing job at shooting this video. I should also mention that this was shot purely on an iPhone, and the settings that were used were just 4K 60 frames per second, no log, no ProRes, none of that. And that's just to show you that you don't need the most expensive camera, and you don't need to use complicated settings in order to get an awesome video like this. The first thing that we do on a premium video and how we build it is by shooting standard video clips. So the first movement is a push-in. Super simple, but it's going to make the house feel alive when it gets edited. The next movement that I would recommend is doing the parallax movement, which looks like this. So when doing a parallax, you're going to need to pick something that stays in the middle of the frame in order for you to get it right. In this case, the fireplace would be the subject that's in the middle of the frame, and so we get something like this. Here's another parallax. This is the middle subject, so they're just keeping it in the middle of the frame. And the third movement are just slide-in shots, so you can go from left to right or right to left. So that's it for the standard video clips, and now we're going to move on to the other clips that will differentiate a standard video and a premium video. So this is where you can start getting a little bit creative. Kevin and his team have a lot of experience, so keep that in mind. If you haven't gotten the ninja walk, the parallax, or the push-in shot how you'd like it to be, then I would recommend practicing those before getting creative like this. So this video is a mix of a push-in shot, parallax movement, while also tilting up. I would highly recommend getting those shots down before you try something new like this. Here's another one of those. It's a push-in while parallax and tilting up. They're keeping this in the middle of the frame. Here's another creative shot. What they're doing is they push-in shot while also just tilting their wrist, and the gimbal's just turning. That looks pretty cool. Here's another creative shot that you can use for your premium videos. What's cool about this is that it's actually super easy to do. So this will work for agent disappearing on camera or the door opening like we saw in this video. So Kevin will just do a push-in shot up to a certain point, take a few steps back, someone will come into frame, open the door. So what you can do if you're alone is just take a few steps back, set your gimbal down on the floor. That way you remember where you were, open the door, and then you're gonna just continue the shot as you were doing. Same path. You're just gonna do a push-in shot. In this case, they did a push-in parallax. And that's how we get this shot right here. The next specialty shot that I would like to talk about are day to night transitions. These are super simple to do, and it will make your videos so engaging that agents will love it.
Lose control of me. I'll be waiting for you. Where did you go? I let you go. Lose control of me. Where did you go?
So what they did is they went back at night and reshot the exteriors the same way that they shot the standard video clips during the daytime. So remember this clip right here, which was just a push-in shot? They did the same thing at nighttime. You'll notice that they're not fully aligned. This transition is all done in editing, so you don't have to worry about it while shooting. Just try to remember the path that you took, and this is why I recommend just doing a push-in shot and not going all over the place. So the last specialty shot that you need to do in order to make your standard videos premium are what we call the 50mm shots. Essentially how you do this is by just capturing the same things that you would with a wide angle lens, but this time you're either going to use a 50mm lens or if you're using an iPhone, you just click on the 2x and that's how you shoot it. And then you film the important parts of the home. You're not reshooting everything in the video. And I recommend doing push-in shots, parallax movements, or slide-ins. The same movements that you did for a standard video, you can actually do in your 50mm shots. One of the things that we didn't really touch on are speed ramps. In a standard video, you just need 3 speed ramps. In a premium video, I would recommend having about 10 or so. And so the longer clips that you see here, they're going to be used for speed ramps. And you can do the same thing for the interior. Another thing to remember is that my team will slow this down, so this clip is actually going to be longer, allowing us to do the speed ramp transitions. So I hope this helps, and if you're overthinking about your settings, the camera that you should be using, I hope this video helps you to not do that, because you 100% don't need the most expensive camera, you don't need to use the best settings, you just need to keep it simple and let your editing team do it. And speaking of that, we 100% recommend that you outsource your video editing. So if you're at a point where editing is slowing you down, or you're ready to outsource your footage, that's exactly why we created REPP Video Editing. We work only with real estate media owners, so we know the exact turnaround and style that the agents expect. You're going to be able to get consistent edits that matches your brand, and a team that feels like your in-house editing team. So whether you're shooting a few videos a week or dozens, we're here to help you scale without getting buried in editing. Also, if you're looking to add a premium video to your services, or you just want to scale your business beyond editing, that's where our REPP coaching program comes in. It includes one-on-one coaching, a checklist, weekly group calls with people in the industry. I even do a group call as well where you can ask me any questions you have about video editing or business in general, and a community that keeps you motivated and growing. So between REPP Editing taking the editing off your plate and REPP Coaching helping you grow your business, you've got the support to scale in every direction. I'll drop a link in the description so you can check out both, and I'll see you on the next video.